This is a Fox News alert. Earlier today, the Attorney General, Eric Holder, visited the Ferguson area as the investigation continues. Here with reaction, Fox News political analyst Juan Williams, radio talk show host Larry Elder. Let's see, the guy that said we're a nation of cowards when it comes to race, Juan Williams, the guy that basically said the only reason Congress treated me and the president this way is because suggesting that it's because of race. Is he the right guy to be there at this time?
I think he's the ideal person to be there. I think to give people on both sides a sense that this is going to be a transparent, accurate investigation that delivers justice to both sides.
Yeah. What do you think of the interview we just had with this committee woman who says this is about police brutality, racial profiling, and racism, and she wasn't even there? What do you think about people rushing to judgment like that?
Well, no, I think what she's talking about is the larger picture. You know, and I wrote a piece today in the Wall Street Journal, Sean, saying, you know...
she's not talking about the... Wait, I beg to differ.
I think that's what she was doing.
No,
you're focusing on the specifics, and even the mayor said, we don't know the specifics. Nobody knows the specifics. She was talking specifically
about this case.
No, she's talking about the number of shots fired at an unarmed man.
But I just interviewed her. She said this
I just heard it, Sean, but I'm just telling you, I think if we take the broader view here, there are a lot of fears in the white community, and I think legitimately about thuggish behavior, but you missed the point that there's a lot of fear in the black community over thugs. Nobody likes people who are thuggish, and I think instead of responding to the fear, the paranoia on both sides, we have to talk about how we deal with the thin blue line, as it's called, of police trying to control violent behavior, especially among young black men.
Larry, how'd you hear it?
Well, Sean, what you established tonight when talking to the committee woman and the other young black man is they don't care about the facts. They don't care about the law. They've already decided on a narrative, and they're going to stick to it. What I think is going to happen is the same thing that happened in Florida, a lot of pressure to bring an indictment. There'll be an indictment, and then when the facts and the law come in, the jury will be compelled to acquit him. This is a reasonable doubt case if I've ever seen one, Sean, and the real picture here is 7,000 homicides last year by black people against other black people. In Chicago, 10 a week, mostly black homicides, and most of those are unsolved. Now, I think we ought to have a little perspective here. The likelihood of a young black man, unarmed, being killed by a cop is very, very rare, which is why we're having this conversation in the first place. The number one preventable cause of death for young black men is homicide. The number one preventable cause for death for young white men are car accidents. Let's have a little perspective here.
Good points. We'll have you back soon. Thank you both. We'll continue.